Hi, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for November 2018 by Ama. Keep in mind that this is a general reading and you may want to listen to the video for your rising sign and your moon sign, because all of these three signs, the sun, the rising, and moon, are as equally as important, and they may all carry messages for you. For those of you who would like to know more, please click in the link down here below. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase for those of you who are interested. I have already uploaded a whole new reading for your sign for the month of November. If you'd like to have your very own private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com, or please visit my website www.amalightworker.com. Of course, I am linking all of this useful information down here below in the show more description box, and also do pay attention to the other links listed in the show more description box. If you are curious to know more about my VIP coaching program, please email me directly at amalightworker@gmail.com. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you. For some of you, it's going to be your birthday, so happy birthday to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, you allow me to take messages for you as well. And always remember to turn on the notification bell and to set your preference to be notified every time there is activity in this channel. This way, not only you are going to get notified when I upload the monthly videos, but you are also going to be notified when I do live streaming. I do a lot of live streaming. There is another live streaming for the mid-month of November 2018, a live Akashic reading for each and every sign of the zodiac. You may want to be notified about that. For this reading today, I did open 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck and one more additional card from the Angels Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. The general feelings that I am picking up for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon, have to deal with your luck may be shifting. For a lot of you, is going to shift for the better. You may feel a little bit challenged because as your luck is shifting, you may have to deal with some sudden changes. There's going to be important things happening with your money, financial affairs, investments, what you do to earn your money. For some of you, it may be about a love proposal, a possible engagement, or even about other forms of partnership that are going to facilitate you making money and regaining your balance. For some of you, this could be a very spiritual month when you are going to understand what gifts do you have, okay? What gifts you are born with and what skills you have developed and how to use them. You have a lot of blessings from energies around you. You just need to know how to use them to your advantage. For some of you, there also could be some developments around a home, a property, or a possible business. So this was the general feeling. There is a connection between between November 2018 and November 2019. Mark this video so you can watch it and rewatch it a few times in the hard time of the next 12 months. I believe Jupiter may be the reason why this monthly prediction is coming for 12 months. It may be other planetary movements, but do rewatch this video again because many of these messages may still be relevant in the hard time of the next 12 months. I will now break it down one by one. The first card that you got in this reading is the Page of Cups. Usually, if the Page of Cups represents a person, it represents a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. This could be the Sun sign, the Rising sign, or the Moon sign. This Page of Cups means fresh emotions, gentleness, intuitiveness, sweet, kind. Sometimes it represents a new situation for you to deal with, and someone who is empathetic and feels for others. Now, if your Sun sign or your Rising sign happen to be in Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, this may also be you. I am now going to tune in psychically to hear what the Spirit has to say about this card. For some of you, good things are about to happen in your family life. For some of you, children are returning. They may be moving in with you, and for many of you, this could be something that you have been looking forward to it. For other Sagittarians, you are going to be receiving some very good news about a child, about a possible pregnancy, or a child that you may have may be giving to you some good news. You may be hearing news about some activity in another country, overseas. Either you have family there, you have friends there, or for some reason you are connected to that country in other ways, either through the company that you work for or through a business. Some of you are going to be nominated to win something. The place of work may be nominating you. You may be mentioned or featured in the media or in social media. You are surely going to generate a lot of attention toward yourself. For some of you, every time you see a fish, that represents good luck, but for some of you, literally, they are showing me you holding the cup. You know, when you win a competition, or maybe when you win a sport, and literally you get the cup or the medallion. So for some of you, you are going to be a winner in a situation. For other Sagittarians, they are telling me that you may have to deal with the legal aspect to a situation. Something may be coming together for you in order for you to legalize something around a home or a property. So to make something official or legal. A teacher or a mentor will, so rather than a teacher or a mentor, something will be happening, okay, because you need to learn a lesson. You need to learn a lesson about trusting your own instincts, relying a little bit more on your intuition. Self-reliance is a powerful word that the Spirit is indicating to me about you. Sometimes I keep hearing the children can say the darnest things. So I'm going to leave you with that for a moment, and let's see what will happen, because this will make sense to you right away. You may be dealing with some kind of an offer. For some of you, you may consider quitting your job temporarily, or other situations around a job. And for some of you, this may be a choice being presented to you. Maybe you have to take some time off to take care of a child, or it may be in regards to a possible pregnancy. Your style will be changing. How you communicate with others. What tools do you use to communicate? Do you use media, social media? Do you use internet? How you do your work? Okay, particularly if you are somebody who is involved with an audience. So maybe you have followers on YouTube, on Vimeo, Snapchat, Twitter. You may be now doing new work or presenting your materials, your messages in a brand new way. For some of you, any dealings, interactions, any business, contracts that you may be having with foreigners or with other countries or overseas, you're going to feel like a door just opened for you, and you may want to jump into some kind of opportunity here that, as I said, it may be coming to you through foreigners, through a different country, or some big opportunity coming to you from overseas. The next card that you have is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a great, excellent card to have. To me, it means new solid gain, new friend, new prosperity, or wealth. And when I get this card in private readings, to me sometimes this also means a proposal of engagement. Now allow me to tune, and this card also showed up for other signs as well. Now allow me to tune in so I can hear psychically why this card showed up. For some of you, even though the luck is shifting and changing for the better, is going to be like a huge waking up call for you. You may have to face some fears around you having to start a fresh new career or having to start a whole new job. Excuse me for that. You're going to have to make some sacrifices financially. Maybe not right now in November, but in order for you to make something happen, you're going to have to evaluate your financial situation, and you're going to have to learn to manage money. You may be moving money from one account to another account, having to make some temporary sacrifices. Okay, when it comes to money, somebody may be supporting you financially. You could be the one temporarily financially supporting another person. The gain of the sacrifice, whether it's you supporting someone or somebody supporting you, good luck and fortune with follow. To me, it feels mostly like an agreement between two people, okay, about money, investments, agreements around the property, what to do with the property, what to do with a home. Some of you may end up selling during this time some kind of a home or a property, and you may need to address every paperwork in regards to that, and this could be some kind of a shared property. You may not be the only owner of this. Some of you have been transitioning quite a lot, you know, moving quite a lot, having this home and then having to move in a new home. If you are this kind of Sagittarian, your life is about to shift for the better, because you are now going to be able to find a home that is truly going to feel a home for you, not just a house, but a home either. You're going to live in that house for the longest time, or this could be a home that you may end up purchasing. Do pay attention to a business agreement. This could have been a written business agreement, a legal or an official business agreement, or other forms of agreement. Do pay attention to them, because something will come up for you to reconsider again, to go over, okay, these kind of agreements, anywhere where you need to change anything about these agreements. For some of you, you may have some weird proposal, either getting married so you can benefit in other ways, either getting married to save taxes, getting married for other reasons. And for some of you, what I am shown, I keep getting the impression that you are already in a relationship, you have been together for a while, and there could be nuptials, a wedding coming up for you, and some of you may end up having a spring wedding. So that's what I keep getting for some of you, and I keep getting that you could be proposed, or maybe you are the one who's thinking of proposing, and that could happen between November and February. So between November 2018 and February 2019. And for many of you, I kept getting an image of you attending some kind of a spring wedding. May not necessarily be yours, could be somebody else's wedding. The first feeling that I got, somebody getting married around spring. The next card that you have is the Two of Pentacles. To me, it means balance, having to make choices in order for you to keep this balance. To me personally, it also means a second source of income, juggling your affairs, whatever you need to take care of, so that you can balance your life internally, you can balance everything that is happening externally in your life, and having to make important choices and decisions in order for you to be able to balance money or the financial aspect to a situation. Sometimes to me this also indicates a second job, or having or a second source of income. You may end up adding more services to a business that you may have, adding more products to a service, adding more products to a business that you may have. If you have a job, there's going to be changes, okay? And I keep getting this huge shift. Either you're going to have to do somebody else's job on top of your job. You may have to manage more people than usual. You may have to deal with two different departments. Maybe you're going to manage two different departments. You may also be facing the possibility of making a choice. Which job do you want to keep? You may deal with some job contracts being presented to you or job offers, and now you have to make a choice which job, which offer to choose from. A lot of you could be doing a lot of activity around investments, because I see a lot of you who are moving and shifting money around. There's going to be something significant happening in, I don't know what that is called, like in the market with investments, because some of you are going to end up benefiting a great deal from whatever changes is happening in the market. I'm told to look again in the picture and to notice the two homes, because for some of you, this could be you adding more possessions, more material things. You may end up having a second home in the archetype over the next 12 months. You may end up purchasing or owning a second business, purchasing or owning a second property, and you are going to open the doors of your heart. You're going to open your heart toward accepting more people in your life, and for some of you, you are going to end up creating a new family. So you already have a family, okay, your family of origin, and now you could be creating a whole new family of your own. You are going to get in touch with important people who seem to be well connected, and through these people who seem to be well connected, you may land a whole new career, you may land a profitable business endeavors, you may land very important clients and job contracts. Some of you may be thinking of real estate. You may be thinking, if you already have a career in real estate, you may be thinking of taking that to a whole new level. You could be getting a lot of luck Maybe it's going to be a busy time for people in the real estate business, constructions, people who deal with constructions, home repair, home decorations, and maybe people who are in the financial professions. You're going to have to figure out a way for you to repair something that may be showing up to be repaired. It may be something around the home. It could be, maybe this is one of your projects. Maybe you work with homes and there's going to be some kind of a repairing, fixing, around a home. But the way this is being shown to me, it feels like this is a good thing that is happening. For some of you, either you're downsizing or you are expanding the space where you live. So you may end up making some transformations to your home. I also keep getting that for some of you, this has to deal with a home-based business, or maybe you have an office space in your home. You don't have to necessarily work from home to have an office, and a spirituality-based business. Okay, either you're going to be involved in these kind of things, or if you already are doing these kind of things, you're going to receive a huge shift and a huge blessing to you. Do expect to deal with some changes around a home or a property, repairs, constructions, remodeling as well. The next card that you have is the High Priestess. So this is the card. I will read the card first, and then I will tune into here psychically why this card showed up for you. The High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. For some of you, I keep hearing that you have been cautious. You have been very, very cautious. And you may now start to feel a great need for change. Whatever you are wishing for, you may come up with brilliant new ideas. You may start to practice the law of manifestation, the laws of attraction. It's like making a birthday wish, okay? For me, even if it's not your birthday right now, I keep hearing make a birthday wish. A lot of wishes, desires that you have for yourself during this month of November, you're going to see many of them come into fruition one by one throughout 2019 and 2020. Somebody may have a tendency to piss you off. Could be a situation, could be a person. Please be aware of situations and people that have a tendency to press your buttons. If you have to deal with important contracts or important documents, you need to carefully analyze everything, double check every detail, because you may have a tendency to sign something in a hurry and then later not understand exactly what is it that you signed for, or you could be missing some important detail. When it comes to a car-related situation, some of you need to act fast. I see some of you applying for a loan, maybe to finance a car or to finance some, maybe you could be asking for money to do some car repairs for some of you. And for other Sagittarians, I keep getting that finally you are getting very close to pay off something. You may be paying off a home, you may be paying off a credit card, you may be paying off a car, whatever this is, you are getting very close to pay something off and finally set yourself free of that kind of debt. A teacher or a mentor may be showing up for you. Some of you are going to be dealing with institutions of learning. You may be thinking about your master's, your PhD, or furthering your education in other ways. Some of you are going to be focusing on expanding any practical skills that you may have, and some of you are going to be doing a lot of hands-on work. This could be in the place of work, this could be around your home, or for other reasons. But I keep hearing very strongly that for a lot of you Sagittarians, you need to wake up, okay? And you need to take matters into your own hands. You need to look at the practicality of everything. And if you were stuck in some situations that were ongoing, you didn't know how to handle them, now you're going to find practical solutions after practical solutions. Some of you are going to be applying for a certificate, a marriage license, permits that you may need. You could be adding more titles to the titles that you have, more specifications, titles. Some of you, for some of you, your status is going to change for the better. This could be your social status, this could be your financial status, this could be your citizenship status for some of you. Do pay attention to angels. For some of you, your dreams are going to be very vivid. You may also be spacing out, okay, and feel like you are dreaming, you know, when you space out for a moment. You are now very, very much aligned with the spiritual world. A lot of these energetic doors are opening up for you. You just need to take a moment to be thankful, to feel the blessing, and understand that there are a lot of invisible forces working on your behalf still to bring fruition in your life. This is a very powerful force of manifestation, and you need to be careful with that. A lot of you are going to be manifesting love, a new relationship, or a baby, if this is what you desire to have. Pay attention to your inner intuition. Some of you may be taking courses or trainings in mediumship, working with angels, working with energy. For some of you, I also keep getting engineering courses, architectural courses as well, and mastering some kind of foreign languages. You may be a little bit frustrated. For some of you, I see you doing something on your computer and something is not working right. Could be files, could be apps, could be whatever programs you have on your computer. They are reminding you to back up drives or to back up whatever you need to back up. If you are dealing with documents, make sure that you have extra copies, and to keep receipts of everything that you could be purchasing during November. And for some of you, they need to remind you that you need to file for taxes early this year. So put stuff together, prepare now to prepare for the upcoming tax season. I understand that the tax season is different in different countries, and you're not the only sign who I keep getting the tax season message about. You are going to be showing off your strength, your talent, your ability. For some of you, it's a job interview. For other ones, you may be showing off your cooking skills in front of an audience, in front of a panel of judges. This could be your singing ability. This could be other abilities. But for some of you, you are going to be dealing with some kind of competition where there's maybe a set of judges. judging your work. This could also be your resume. Maybe you're presenting your resume to different people who are going to interview you. Take time to take a deep breath. You may have a tendency to get a cold or a sore throat, so do take care of yourself. And other than that, generally speaking, everything looks good for you, Sagittarius. I hope that this is making sense to you. Do comment down here below. I would love to hear from you. Contact me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, or go directly to my website, www.amalightworker.com. Like, share, subscribe, and I will connect with you again in the next video. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.